Cool. Yeah, I think the sound should be working, allegedly. Maybe.
I don't know. I can tell you in a second. Maybe.
Yeah, again, we're super professional.
Yeah, it's working.
Awesome. Yeah, so Artemis, I'm going to let you've got all the announcements and stuff. If you want to
Oh boy. Okay.
talk for a
So,
minute.
sure. Because, we're flying without Affy this morning.
Yeah.
All right. So, welcome to our very first Together Among the Stars on the Vactaire. This is great and not terrifying at all. As far as announcements go, Sunday, Affy and I are supposed to be over on DM Jeremy's channel for Legacy of Fire at 7:30 p.m. Monday is Mistwalkers at whenever we feel like starting, so probably 8:30. Tuesday, Affy and I will be over on Rick's channel actually for Chaotic Academia Pandaros. That's at 8 p.m. And then
yes.
Thursday, yep. And then Thursday is session 1 of Sophia's game, Song of Crystal and Shadow. Friday is Fixia's 5. All of this is at 8:30. Hi, Pasta. And then so a week from today, we have our big birthday bash, starting with Rick's game. We're going to start with
this game.
I know. Yeah, we're literally starting with this. And then we're going to go until, either Jeremy kills us all or we can't stand looking at each other anymore. So,
but allegedly next week it'll be less chaotic because Bree can just tell us how bad we are at this and fix it for us.
Yep. Yeah. In theory, we should have our fearless leader back by then. So.
Thank you, Sophia. Yeah. I remember how to do things. I'm extremely professional. I will fix that.
We're both. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah. I was like, wait, what's the problem? I didn't see what the issue was.
I'm most professional.
Yeah, totally. This is being super helpful this morning. And then other announcements. Our sponsor, as always, is Canadian Dice. He's got cool shit. I bought a necklace from him and chicken dice that I kill people with. And yeah, it's pretty great. Go over and check out his website. He's freaking work. Thank you. Use the code Vactaire for 10% off.
Yeah, I think.
As far as I know, that's all I've got.
I think Kayla officially hates those chicken dice now.
I think so too.
Which is fair.
I've one-shot her character with those dice, so
Yeah. Literally took no damage. First time got hit, like instant down.
Yep. Yeah, because I did 40 points of damage with those chicken dice. Like,
didn't you crit on that?
Yeah, that was the only reason that it took her down was because I crit.
I mean, that's a good spell to crit with. Let's be real.
That's true.
Yeah.
Guiding Bolt is not like super strong unless you crit. So can you not, ma'am?
It's at least the second time on our show that somebody has basically one-shotted something with a Guiding Bolt crit. So,
that's great.
Like you do.
Like you do.
Yeah. Anyway, so while this may be the first time on the Vactaire, this is the second time that we've played this together. Or is it the third?
Yeah. Second.
Oh, yeah, because you and Bree both came on. That's right.
Yeah.
So
doesn't make it any less terrifying, but here we are.
Well, because now it's different. Anyway, yeah. So we have played this before, allegedly. I've played it a whole bunch of times, and I still don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like 97% of the time, which is the story of my life. But anyway, if you have not seen our other streams on my channel, this is a super simple game. You just need a d6 and a deck of standard cards, and then like the couple of sheets of rules tell you how that goes, like how it affects the story. So let's see. Yeah, I'll just since it's the first time on the Vectaire, I'll go over a little bit of the stuff that I normally skip over because I have done it a bunch on my channel. So the intro to this is you are two adventurers hopping from planet to planet exploring. Each world has unique features for you to discover, examine, and record, and they are represented by cards from a standard deck placed face down. So we find a new planet, roll a 6-sided die, and then place cards down, face down, equal to the number rolled. Whenever you flip over a card, that's whenever you discover a new feature. I don't know how we're going to do this. It's maybe something to talk to Bree about for next time. I didn't realize on the Together version, so whoever does the discovering, like you kind of describe the features and things, the other person is supposed to examine. So you roll a 6-sided dice and then like you can do different things. One of them is like drawing the feature, adding a detail, or recording how the feature changes in some way. So we're probably going to skip that one again.
I mean, we could just try it and see what happens. It's fine.
I don't have anything to draw on. Yeah. Either way. So Artemis, do you want to start us off?
We're like the masters of fucking around and finding out.
Masters of chaos is what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, this is Vectaire. It's what we do. Chaos is basically how we live our life at this point.
I mean, you've seen my stream, so basically same. So yeah, if you want to roll for our, if you want to roll our first die roll, we'll see how many cards we've got on this planet.
All right, chicken dice it is. 3.
Sweet. Don't fail us now, Ryan. All right. Let me get my virtual dice. And okay, so our first roll for discovery is a 6, which is we spot as we are resting. And our first card is the...
I feel like we did that last time. Like we were always sleeping.
Yeah, we did that like all the time last time. So this is the King of Spades. Or no, clubs. I know how to read things. Allegedly. And this is where it always comes in that I don't remember how to do shit because I always forget. So clubs are plants and other immobile forms of life. The examples they give are towering trees, carnivorous pitchers, giant ferns, glowing weeds, floating flowers, oozing mushrooms, etc. And king means it is floating in the air. So.
Ooh, so like Avatar style.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Blue Avatar, not.
Yeah.
Not the good
not
Avatar.
Airbender.
Yeah. The less good Avatar. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Floating in the air. And chat, feel free to participate because I brain fart half the time. So
is this, now remind me because it's been a little bit, is this one that like I come up with and then we sort of go from there, or is this one that you come up
with? Technically, according to this sheet, I would be coming up with the stuff and then you would be doing the like examining part.
Okay.
Which we can do. We'll try that. Yeah, we can do that still. So yeah, I think that this is going to be like a Venus flytrap that is floating in the air. It's just like on this little clump of dirt. I say little because it's little compared to the planet.
Like a victory bell?
Kind of, yeah. But like enormous. It's just flying through the sky super leisurely. So Artemis, I'll have you roll 1d6 to examine.
6.
Okay, so you get to record how the feature changes in some way.
Okay, so because we always end up on like the night crew, because apparently that's what we do. Um, as it sort of goes from like day to nighttime, as these things are sort of floating around us, they sort of light up with like bioluminescence at
I
night.
dig it. I dig it. What color are they when they're bioluminescent?
Mm, let's go with let's go with blue.
Makes sense. Holy crap. I don't know how to say your name in chat, but
Hi,
thank you.
Tisk.
Yeah, I'm glad you know who that is.
Yeah, that's
I,
Tisk.
I don't know people. I just show up.
one of our regulars. They hang out with Agni a lot.
Nice. Yeah, so I guess it is your turn now to do a discovery, and I'll do some examining.
Another 6.
Perfect. We are again resting. This time
Go figure.
is the 3 of spades. So let's see. 3.
3 of spades.
Okay, well, we'll start with spades. Spades are natural phenomena. The examples it gives for this one are huge crystal formations, mirages, vividly colored lightning, strange clouds, rocks eroded in strange shapes, veins of precious metals, etc. We haven't really established what kind of planet this is because we've only had 2 cards so far.
Mm-hmm.
But 3 is by a gentle river. So natural phenomena by a gentle river.
Okay. So because we're like constantly napping when this stuff happens, apparently.
Including this time.
Including this time, right? Like I'm gonna say that like we wake up and in the distance, because we're like by this little river and it's very cute. And like in the distance you see a big dust storm.
Okay. Perfect.
I don't think we've had one of those yet.
No, that's actually fantastic because we've definitely not had anything like that. Yeah, let me see. I'll roll for my examination. Good old virtual dice. That's another freaking 6. Yeah, so I record how it changes in some way. So yeah,
Okay.
this dust storm, I feel like we're kind of panicking a little bit because we're not that close to the ship. We kind of wandered off and fell asleep by this little lazy river. And as we're... Oh, that's weird. As we're just like relaxing, being lazy, we see this dust storm, we're kind of panicking, and then it dies off before it reaches us.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
you know, as per usual, panicking for no good reason.
I mean, we're the night crew. I feel like we're like just naturally jumpy as it is. Because we're always caught napping every time.
So I don't know if you've had a chance to watch. So Kay and I did a little like kind of, can't really call it a one shot because we've done 2 episodes of it so far and we haven't actually finished it. But Breckett got like stuck, like stranded on another planet, and met this like teenager who helped him, sort of. Not really. I think they both just got stuck in chaotic bullshit. So yeah, I feel like he's definitely extra jumpy now because he was stuck on this really like rough and tumble post-apocalyptic world for a little while.
Okay.
So yeah, between that and the amoebas, he's pretty jumpy. So
yeah, I remember the amoebas.
So we've got one more card on this planet, and got a 1. I don't remember what that one is now. Let's see. It's arduous to get to, and it is the Queen of Spades. So this one. So again, spades are natural phenomena, and Queen is in deep water. So I think maybe when we saw this dust storm and we were panicking, we're like, you know what? Let's get out the scuba gear and avoid it. And so we were going into the deep water, um, and we found like extensive crystal formations. And I'll have you roll your examination roll.
3.
Okay, so you get to add a detail you notice about the feature.
Okay, so because it's underwater, I noticed that the crystals are all sort of formed along what are those things called? Thermo vents
Yeah.
in the ocean floor, and like all the sort of life that is growing around them like has taken on these sort of crystalline structures, like to their, like, if they're crabs, they've got like crystals on their carapaces,
Yeah.
or like even some like crystal sharks, they've got like growths maybe from being exposed to the crystals growing along these thermal vents.
Which is very similar to that the diamond dinosaur. Whenever you and Bree
Yeah,
came on,
the little diamond dinosaur, which is
good
somewhere on
times.
our ship.
Yeah, because we've got like 3 different dinosaurs and now a teenager running around on this ship. Because why not?
I mean, like you do.
Yeah. So we are out of cards, but we're not very far into this, so we'll go ahead and roll up a new planet.
All right. Like,
And
you know what? This is weird. Let's get the hell out of here.
yeah, like okay, I don't like this planet. So
Take
we've
some
got 6
samples and leave.
cards. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, I was going to say we just take some samples and like leave.
Which is so. Let me go back to it because one of the further things, like it talks about being adventurers and whatnot. Um, so kind of how it ends the description of everything is if one or both of you feel unsafe at any time, flip over the card you're currently on and evacuate to your ship. It says hold your companion's hand if you need to. You may choose to continue on this planet, head to a new one, or return home. So technically, we don't have to leave the planet, but I think we probably do.
Yeah, might as well go to a new one.
Yeah. So this next one is a little bigger. It's a 6-card planet.
So remind me, is there stuff that happens in space during this game too? Like I can't remember the travel
is.
between the planets.
Yep, there
Okay.
is. So if you would roll another d6, we will do our travel time discovery.
1.
One of us has trouble sleeping. What are you worried about?
I mean, last time that I was on the night shift, I had my buddy with me, and I don't have my buddy with me, so now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I will have to ask Bree where her ranger's been since last time.
Too busy taking care of the freaking animals on our ship.
Yeah, that checks out. Or, stuck on a different post apocalyptic planet, because why not?
Either one.
Okay. I went first last time on the planet, so I'll have you roll.
Okay. A 6.
Okay. You spot this as we are resting. Go figure. And this time is the 2 of diamonds. Yeah, we're super adventurous. Very, very good at things.
The laziest night crew ever.
I mean, I think that's kind of redundant. Like night crew, So
to be fair, weird stuff happens at night. So
it do. So we have not had this one yet, at least on the Vactair stream. So diamonds are living beings. Could be people like or unlike you. Fish, dinosaurs, wolves, birds, giant insects, etc. For Breckett, for a while, it was mostly amoebas. Last time, I think it was mostly dinosaurs. But,
yeah, we were kind of on a dinosaur kick last time.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's because They just want to get to the dinosaurs in Fixius 5, and then they just don't.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
is
it was an
their own
option.
doing. It's their own doing, yeah. So what kind of living beings do we... Oh, I forgot to tell you what the 2 is, under the light of the moon. So we're really night crew and sleeping. So what kind of
Go
living
figure.
beings do we find under the light of the moon?
I'm going to say, because it's funny, I'm going to say that we find like space chickens.
Tell me what a space chicken looks like.
I feel like it looks like a chicken, but like bigger, and the feathers are more like ratty looking, almost like if you've ever seen a feather that's sort of like been like pulled apart a little bit and like just scruffy looking.
I'm
I
just
feel like they
picturing
just look like scruffy chickens, but huge.
I'm just picturing like a chocobo, but like it got its ass.
Kind of, yeah. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a small chocobo.
Checks out. Let's see. So for my part of this, I got a 2. So, oh, I get to draw the feature, but I don't have anything to draw on.
What are we drawing? Little chickens, right?
Yeah, but it says draw the feature, so like I'm examining more in detail. So I'm gonna say that they... Yes, Sophia, you did hear Chocobo. I'm gonna say that it has like a crystal like beak.
Okay. Thanks, Pasta. That was helpful.
That's why she's here.
So like...
while you're drawing, I'll go ahead and roll for our next card. Perfect. That's another 6, meaning we are resting again. Yeah.
Why am I not surprised at this point?
We only seem to roll that whenever it's either me and you or you and Bree. So, ooh, this time we get the Ace of Spades. So spades, again, are natural phenomena. And while the Ace of Spades is obviously a pretty cool card, in theory, I hate aces in this game.
All right, so like I don't know how well that's going to show up.
I like it. No,
you got
I like
a
it.
chicken. It's got like a little crystal beard thing going on with little crystal on its on his beak.
Yeah.
And then like it's got like a ridge of feathers.
I'm here for it.
So it just looks like a really pissed off chocobo.
So yeah, a chocobo.
Exactly.
So Ace is my least favorite card in this game, just because it's so incredibly vague.
Is this the one that's like it's like on an elevated position or something?
It says in a field taller than you. It's so incredibly vague. Like the others are kind of vague, but this one's like I don't know what that means. So I kind of just wing it and I go wildly back and forth between 2 options. So I'm gonna say that.
What kind of planet do the space chickens live on then?
Well, I was gonna say this is probably some kind of like not a farmed field, but it's just like tall grass.
Okay.
So taller than us in the fact that the grass is tall. So if you want to roll your d6 to further examine.
A 5.
Okay. You get to record how the feature changes in some way.
Okay. So like as we're examining these weird space chickens and like we're kind of watching them, and like we notice that they're like jumping in and out of this really tall grass, and as they sort of jump in the grass itself sort of like lights up, and like you can see where they move through the tall grass.
Which
yes, look at me
would be
talking
very
with my
visible.
hands.
Which would be very visible since it's night and we're resting
under the moon. Yes.
Yeah. Well, no, not this time. This one's not under the moon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because that's actually one of the numbers, I believe, or the.
Oh, okay.
Something. I can't find it now.
Yeah,
Anyway,
Sophia. We named the first space chicken that we found Sophia.
100%. That's a good space chocobo chicken name. Let's see. So if you want to roll for our next one.
Okay, chicken ducks. 4.
Okay. This one we come upon suddenly. We're probably still sleeping when it happens, but
Or if we're going through the grass with the chickens.
true. Ooh. This is the 3 of diamonds, so it's another living creature. But 3
Nice.
is something different. Oh, 3 is by a gentle river.
Okay.
So, I mean, we could be coming out of the tall grass. But what kind of living creature do we find?
Okay, since it's by a river and there's space chickens, I would say like similar to like the space chickens, it's like a space hippo since it's by the river, and like it's got like, you know, I'm gonna say that it's like blue and got like little crystal ridges like the space chickens do.
Nice. Okay. Let me see. Let me roll for my examination.
Space hippos.
Let's see, I got a 2. So that is. That's, again, drawing the feature.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to say that. I'm going to say these are hairy hippos. So instead of, normally hippos are mostly just like gray skin, these are like woolly mammoths, but if they were hippos.
Nice.
So have fun drawing some hairy hippos.
We're gonna get basic like stick figure drawings here because okay, so we got hairy hippos, little crystals on their nose.
Bree's gonna love that this forced you to draw more stuff, I'm sure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mistakes were made. All right, so our next discovery is arduous to get to. And this one. That's adorable.
Oh, come on, focus.
I love
focusing. Dang it.
I mean,
it's a little hairy hippo and he's got like little crystals on his nose. I'm gonna have to like actually regularly draw these eventually.
Yeah. So
why do I do this to myself?
Our next discovery is the Queen of Hearts. So
I don't think we've had that one yet.
I don't know if I've had that one at all yet. Hearts are ruins, and it gives the examples of mysterious obelisks, vine-covered temples, abandoned dwellings for people bigger than you, a wrecked spaceship, etc. And Queen is again in deep water, which yeah, I don't. No, I guess I have had this one.
Maybe we follow the hippos there.
Ooh, yeah. Maybe they're not only extra woolly, but they can go a lot deeper. They're like hybrid whales.
There you go.
And
the fur like helps keep them warm.
Yeah, exactly. As they get deeper and deeper into the water, and we follow them to a sunken city. Like this is, I kind of picture, huh?
Like Atlantis.
Well, yeah, like I kind of picture it being a little bit Egyptian almost, like pyramids and like obelisks, all kinds of fancy stuff. If you want to roll your examination,
a 5.
Okay. You get to record how the feature changes in some way. So how does this city change as we observe it?
So as we sort of follow these like space hippos down into the ruins, and like the space hippos, they like, you know how like if you've ever seen a video of hippos where they're like walking along the bottom and they look just so cute, but also sort of creepy because hippos are terrifying.
Yeah.
And like we follow them down, and like as they sort of land in the ruins, like wherever they step, it like bioluminescent lights up.
Nice.
The stones of the ruins sort of light up, like maybe back when the city was still above water and like people would walk at night, then it would like light up their pathway for them.
I like that. Keeping the citizens safe.
Exactly.
All right. Well, if you want to roll for our next discovery.
A 3.
Okay. We suddenly come upon 2 of hearts. So 2 we just had, but I again don't remember what it is. Oh, Under the Light of the Moon. And hearts, it's the same thing. It's ruins of some sort. So, in theory, the moon could come out, although we're in deep water, so we might not be able to see it.
Yeah, but still, it's nighttime. Go figure for us.
Right.
We're following the space hippos through the underwater city. What else
So
do we come across then?
What kind of ruin do we find? Like something maybe.
So as we're following the little space hippos, we come across like this big, you said it's sort of Egyptian, like, so like maybe there's a big obelisk at the center of the town that's sort of like crooked a little bit.
Okay.
We come across that.
The Leaning Tower of Obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
And Breckett's just like, do you think they built it like that?
We just kind of look at it. We're both standing there underwater, just looking at it like.
Yeah, we're like dogs with our heads tilted.
Yeah.
All right. So I got a 5 on my examination. So as we are standing there, I feel like the symbols on it start to light up. Yeah, totally
Right.
fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
We've got one more card on this planet if you want to roll for that.
Okay. A 2.
Okay. So this is going to be arduous to get to. We actually have to do some work. Ooh, and it's the 8 of diamonds. So more living creatures. And 8 is on a glacier. So we got to leave the water at some point. Allegedly.
Maybe the obelisk is like a map. We figure out that it's kind of a map, and it takes us to a glacier area.
Okay. So what kind of living creature do we find on this glacier?
Since it's ice, like space penguins. They're kind of like the chickens, but like they've got the same sort of like little crystal growths on them, but they're like penguins and small. And like, I don't know if have you ever seen anybody play Subnautica before?
I don't think so.
Well, in the second one, there's like these space penguins, and they're like super tiny and creepy, and it's awesome, and I love it. So I picture them kind of like that. They're like space penguins, but they've got little crystals on their beaks.
I'm going to have to Google it because now I need to know. Subnautica.
Yeah, it should be. So I think they're in Subnautica 2.
I mean, according to Google, that is correct. Holy crap. They are adorable and kind of creepy.
Exactly. That's what I picture these guys like. Adorable, but also kind of creepy.
They're apparently called a penguin.
Yeah.
They have 4 eyes, but like their mouth, like they've got like pointed head.
It opens up like sideways or something too. It's really freaking weird.
Yeah, they've got like a pointed head that is their mouth also.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not disturbing at all. All right.
Let's adopt one.
That 100% checks out. Apparently, the griffin has become a spaceship zoo.
Yep.
Unintentionally, or maybe Unintentionally
Look,
for Breckett.
the hippo was too big to bring along. The space chickens are just gonna poop everywhere. Might as well bring a freaking penguin.
Okay, but
Can
you
hang
brought
out with the dinosaurs.
like 3 different dinosaurs last time, but somehow the hippo's too big. Because
Yeah,
those were
exactly.
those were baby
The dinosaurs
dinosaurs,
were super tiny.
but they were babies.
Well, we don't know that for sure. We just assumed because they're super tiny. They're just little guys. We don't know.
Breckett just like sighs heavily and walks off.
Come back to the ship, and I'm just carrying a penguin.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like this planet, so I want to stay here.
All right, cool.
So we're gonna roll for a couple more cards. I'm gonna re-roll that because that's another 6.
Okay.
2 is much more doable.
All right.
I like you, but like 6 takes a while.
Yeah.
All right. You rolled for that discovery, didn't you?
Yeah, the space penguins. Yes.
Yeah. So I'll roll for this one. That's a 2. Another arduous to get to. And got the...
I mean, to be fair, we are crawling around on glaciers. I can't imagine that that's easy.
Yeah, and it's the 7 of clubs this time. So...
Okay.
Clubs are plants and other immobile forms of life. And, 7's near a volcano. So, yeah, we definitely feel like it's mostly arduous because it's really hot. And we're probably not super well equipped for this, since, like, we just went to Glacier Land.
Or it's like, one of those volcanoes that's up in, like, glacier territory, too, which would make it very hard to get to anyways, because ice and then gross and hot.
Yeah, super muddy, I'm sure. Let's see. So that was clubs.
The little penguin in like a baby Bjorn.
As it's just like snapping at your jaw, like every time you look down, it's trying to bite you.
That tracks.
Yeah. Just
Rory
makes it
is just completely ignoring it.
Yeah, it just makes it that much cuter. Let's be real.
Exactly.
So we've got plants or other immobile forms of life. So I think that near a volcano, I'm gonna say we find that there's like a single tree that's almost rock-like. It's like slate gray, and it has these fruit that are extremely hard, but you try to feed one to the little baby penguin, and it totally eats it. I imagine probably they have crystalline like teeth, because penguins have kind of small like bird teeth. So maybe it's just like these super serrated like diamond teeth that can chew through these stone fruit. Literally stone fruit.
I'm here for it.
So if you want to roll your discovery.
That is a 5.
Okay, so 5. I believe that was... Yeah, so either the tree or the fruit changes in some way.
So when they, like, the fruit is, like, we call it stone fruit, but, like, when they bite it open and stuff like that, on the inside, it's super, like chewy almost, like jackfruit almost would be on the inside.
That's actually kind of what I was thinking, and like it's super vibrant on the inside.
Yeah, like maybe it's like hot pink. like if you've ever seen dragon fruit, I think on the inside is like it's like pink and white on the inside.
Kinda, yeah. Mostly white, but I like it. I'm here for it. Alright. And we got one more card. got a 3. So this one we come upon suddenly. And we've got 7 of spades. So we get to stay in Volcano Land. And spades are a thing. Oh, yeah. Natural phenomena.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that while we're sort of resting near this volcano, not only do we see this weird green, like Disney bad guy green colored lightning.
Nice.
It's a perfect descriptor. I mean, people immediately can
It's
picture
perfect.
what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
And
Like
by people,
Shigo
I mean
from
you and me.
like it's like Shigo from Kim Possible.
Exactly. Yeah, Shigo green. Yeah, so it's like this green lightning, and sort of inside of it, it's like just crashing all around in this one spot, and we see what looks like a person, but then it's like you blink and it's gone. So kind of seemingly maybe a mirage.
Okay.
Yeah. But that is our last card for this planet.
We see that and freak out and we're like, we should go.
Yeah. We're currently almost at an hour. I know we had a few minutes of introduction, so I'll leave it up to you, Artemis. Do you want to do one more?
I mean, I don't know. That seems like a good, if we're kind of freaking out about the mirage, that seems like a good place to sort of leave the planet. So
Yeah, absolutely. So I think
not
that's
bad
probably,
for our first try.
Yeah, I think that's probably a decent place to wrap this up. Anything that you want to mention while we're wrapping up here?
Yeah, so we're currently raising money for Black Girl White Coat. It's a foundation that helps Black and Hispanic females that are in the medical field or going into the medical field as they're sort of going through training and that sort of thing. Gives them extra support because going into the medical field in general is hard, but even more so for people of like color and that sort of thing. Yeah. So we're just raising money to help with that. And if you've got a few bucks, throw it that way. They're, oh boy, I don't know if this is going to work because it didn't the last time I tried, but we're going to try. The link didn't work last time, so we'll see.
Is there a charity thing?
Nope, it still says Spooktober. All right, cool.
Nice. So me or Bree will have to remember to fix that.
It is Black Girl White Coat, but I have the link here.org. All right, so that is the link for the charity. If you want to go there and just donate to them, or down at the bottom of our like stream setup, there is the donate to charity button. You can do that as well. Sort of will take you to the same place.
Nice.
And then just make sure you go check out Canadian Dice and all of their cool product. I know they just got some new stuff in, so that'll be cool.
It's always exciting.
And yeah, I don't have anything else unless you've got stuff, coming up for you.
I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow because I had been doing Alone Among the Stars. I kind of don't want to do the same thing 2 days in a row.
So we stole you. It's fine.
No, it's okay. I'm totally fine with it. I could have said no.
The blob has absorbed you.
I mean, I could have said no.
True.
I just didn't want to.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'll be around the same time doing something on the Hampod channel tomorrow. I'll probably put it on social media when I figure out what I'm going to do. And other than that, come check us out on Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern for Chaotic Academia.
Yeah, I'll be there. And Bree should be there. And yeah. So that'll be fun. And it'll chaotic. We're fighting bug things or something.
You'll find out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hopefully I'll get the sound working one of these days.
Do
But
you
yeah,
want to try to do a raid?
yeah. Do you have anybody in mind?
Let's see.
There's a couple people on who I follow.
Yeah, like the only people that I've got on right now is Gooey Cube. So if you want to go one of your people,
Ooh, actually, I don't know if I can.
I
I
wonder
don't
if I
think I
can.
can because I'm not connected to the chat.
Let me see if I can make it do the thing.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put us on our outro while we're figuring that out. But just stick around. Hopefully, we'll raid somebody here in a minute.